Another currency I wanted to talk about is cognitive bandwidth. So I see cognitive bandwidth as the amount of energy your brain has at its disposal to do different things, or to go through life and overcome challenges and also perform tasks. And realizing that this each day, it's a currency that we're limited. Yes, if we eat well, sleep well, have good exercise, also good habits in terms of psychology like mindfulness, we can do all these things that help us to kind of leverage our cognitive bandwidth better, or sometimes improve our cognitive bandwidth. But we need to remember that when we spend too much time doing something that is draining our cognitive bandwidth, but not actually producing a positive output, that can be very negative, because it means that you can be drained and then you lose the ability to do other things that will help you towards your goals. So that's why I want to give an example, but finding systems. So I always lose my keys, and I've lost them hundreds of times in my life. And it's tragic to think how much energy and cognitive bandwidth over the years I've spent. I'm trying to remember where my keys are at the moment. I think I put them in the right place, but thinking about spending so much bandwidth thinking about where they are and trying to find them, draining my brain's energy of that resource, and then maybe making life harder in other areas. And that's why finding systems. So now I have a bowl by my door and I put my keys in as soon as I enter the house. And that's basically meaning that I do not have to expend cognitive bandwidth later looking for my keys. So I'd say that when you understand cognitive bandwidth as a limited cognitive resource and a currency, you then realize how important it is to find the easiest way to do something effectively. For example, my signature used to be very long, but I reduced the length of my signature by about 60 to 70%, so now it's very short, and it takes much less effort to write my signature, and I have to write my signature many times every day on average. And just reducing the length of my signature has reduced the cognitive bandwidth that I'm expending each day on that task, which allows me to perform other things better. So cognitive bandwidth is a underrated currency. And another thing I wanted to say was that's why Elon Musk talks about how we have an amazing visual cortex, because we take in so much information. And that's why ergonomically setting up your office in a way that optimizes your cognitive bandwidth can be so good. So that's why having 2 or 3 screens can be better than having hundreds of nested tabs, because if you have 2 or 3 screens, you can absorb the information and you can then toggle between different things without having to go between tabs that are nested in different places. And I think that effectively using your screen space on your computer is another way to optimize the use of your cognitive bandwidth. There was one other currency that I was trying to remember. I think there are other currencies of human life that I want to talk about, but they're not coming to me at the moment. But if you like this concept, let me know, and I'm going to make a refined video based on this concept. But I wanted to put this video out there as a starting point. Blythe, Doorzetter, Doorzetters. If you enjoyed this, please like it. Please subscribe if you'd like more of this kind of content. I really appreciate it, because that allows me to know whether you're benefiting from this content. Thank you.